I'm down to go on a hike today. I'm down to go on a hike today. I'm down to go on a hike today.
And to add insult to injury, he waited to the last day of Black History Month to drop this on us, man. What up, good people? It's your guy, Diddy Onasis, aka Onasis, killing the host of the COD Show podcast, and welcome back to another COD Show podcast, Call of Duty News Update. All right, today, we're all about the jokes and the games here, literally. But today is a more serious topic, This trumps the DMR. DMR warfare is over, thank God, but this trumps DMR, the criticality of it, okay? But you know how we do on the Call of Duty News Update. We're here to further dope conversations about the game, continue to strengthen the community, and put those dope conversations on display, all right? But we're here to talk about some recent news involving Symfuhny. Symfuhny is a hell of a Warzone player. He's also one of the more prominent Twitch streamers that we have out there on the platform. This guy does amazing things in Warzone, okay? If you watched him play, you would understand why he's been accused of cheating several times, okay? Multiple tournament winner, big dog in the gaming Warzone community, huge following, okay? But recently he's come under fire for words he said during his online stream on Twitch, okay? He was talking to another Twitch streamer, an African-American gentleman, a black gentleman by the name of Myth, okay? Who's Myth? Myth is another Twitch streamer. This is gonna sound weird. Symfuhny has been accused of saying the N-word, the nigger word, N-I-G-G-A, not N-I-G-G-E-R, okay? He was talking to Myth. Matter of fact, let's check out the clip, roll the clip, see what y'all think.
Myth, nigga, I'm down to go on a hike today. Nigga, I'm down to go on a hike today. Nigga, I'm down to go on a hike today. I'm down to go on a hike tomorrow. Actually, I can't tomorrow, but why Tuesday, bro? Let's go Monday.
Dude, you know what I like? Ellington.
You don't like what?
Okay. And he was talking to Myth about hiking, all right? And it was really weird. Myth had a really weird reaction to what Symfuhny was telling him, okay? Let's check out Myth's reaction.
Listen, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I was in my bed. Talk about getting waked up in the morning, bro. I was just in my bed, dick on my hand, Symfuhny in my other one, dude, just fucking lounging, vibing. And then I ask him if he's excited for the hike, and then I get this.
Myth, nigga, I'm down to go on a hike.
Bro. Bro, hey, bro,
You see what I'm saying? Your man Myth was telling a weird story about how he woke up that morning with his left hand on his penis and his other hand on Symfuhny, or thinking about Symfuhny. It was a really weird story, and he told it like a real congenial, a really, really jolly story about, of his take on things. All right. And I understand it. I get it. I get what he's saying. I get what he's trying to do, that's his man's, that I don't know how close they are, but if you listen to what Symfuhny is saying, if you heard his response at the end of the stream, he's telling us that he has no friends. He only talks to his mother, his father, and his, close family. He didn't have any real friends, okay? All right.
I would like to say, first of all, I didn't say it. Dude, a lot of people are like, oh, it's about being accountable. Just admit to it. It's like, dude, I've literally never, I'm not kidding when I say never, I've never had this word in my vocabulary ever, okay? Ever. Not once. Dude, the only people I talk to, Matt, Jack, Crowder, Brooke, my parents, my sister. I don't really have any friends that I talk to. So the only people I talk to, you can ask him. I never use that word ever. Never have, never will.
So we've heard the words out of Symfuhny's mouth. We saw Myth's reaction, Other you know, there's been some other reactions around the Call of Duty community. FaZe Swag actually had some input, and he actually took a diplomatic approach about addressing the situation. You know, it doesn't really, you know, everybody didn't have to be up in arms about the situation. Like, we have to drag him out and kill him. You know, Swag took a diplomatic approach to it. And let's play the clip of Swag. Swag is another Twitch streamer, one hell of a Warzone player, one hell of a Call of Duty player. If you hadn't been following him, you need to check him out. All right. Salute to you. Salute to Swag for capping that $100,000 Toronto Ultra tournament. You know, y'all sealed that up. Swag, Biffle, and what's my man named Booyah. You know, y'all. It was like a movie, man. But anyway, we're here to talk about Swag's reaction. Let's check it out.
Like, you know, he's saying the N-word to another, you know, a top black, you know, on the platform. And I'm like, oh, like, and so initially I was like, damn, like, no one has said nothing. And think about this, chat, from my perspective. I had just went on, like, so in the last like 5 months, all these big publications, and all these publications, like all these interviews that I did, were all about being like a black gamer in the space, in a predominantly white, you know, space. And it's like, for me not to like bring, like, to like make aware of this clip, you feel me, is like, I'd be a fraud, like an ultimate fraud, bro. To go on a Vogue, to go on a Variety and say, yo, I encourage more people to get into the industry. And I'm like, yo, like, so obviously I quote tweeted. I didn't say he was racist, for one. I didn't say cancel him. It was more so just like, yo, does anybody see this? Like, this is kind of crazy, right? Let's have this discussion. And so he immediately, like, this is like 7 a.m. My stream skipping? Is it actually? Chat, is my stream skipping? Someone said white space, you wildin'? The gaming and streaming is predominantly white, no? Like, that's not wrong to say. It definitely is, bro. Like, there's no, like, don't try to say it's not. I mean, it is. It's just the way it is, you know? And that's fine. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say it's fine, but, you know, it's just the way it is. I said, appreciate you DMing me, man. You know, like, off the jump, like, he DM'd me immediately. And I said, do you mind publicly tweeting about it? And I told him, like, yeah, I just went on Variety and encouraged black gamers to come into the space. And that clip just did the polar opposite, you feel? Like, I have no beef, but I was getting tag spam, which I was. And chat, a lot of people were offended by that, you know? And, you know, I didn't say he was a racist. I didn't tell him to admit it. I just said, could he publicly tweet about it? And I know he addressed it on his stream, but, like, think about it from this perspective, right? You say it on your stream, towards the end of your stream, you're in front of your audience, who is, you know, they're gonna, like, love you no matter what, you know what I mean? And let's say, like, maybe 5 million people saw this whole incident go down. Out of how many of those 5 million people, because the impressions on my tweets were crazy, saw his clip, his stream clip? Probably 98% of people didn't see it. So, you know, there's a lot of people who are offended who have no idea that he even addressed it on the stream. So I said, could you publicly tweet it? Because, like, then that will just be like, I bet, like, he publicly tweeted about it, yada yada yada, and I'll just read you what I was saying. And then I expect, like, especially during Black History Month too, like, it's mad people upset if you address it. Say you didn't say it. Like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. Like, if he didn't say it, if he says he didn't say it, what am I finna do? It's counterproductive for me to go, no, you said it, and then he says he didn't say it, then I keep going back and forth like, no, you did say it. That's just counterproductive. But now I asked him to tweet about it so we can have this discussion. Like, it's not okay to say, whether he said it or not. Like, in the gaming space, like, it's not cool. Like, let's take this time to, like, really educate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta say you said it.
And you know what? You have to be kind of careful. not careful, but aware of the room that you're in. You have to read the room. You have to understand what's happening out there in this community and out there, and be aware of the audience that's watching you and who's watching who, because it could be a huge miscommunication, to put it plainly. All right. Everyone doesn't have the same preference. They don't have the same perspective as you. So things could easily get twisted. Okay. Swag made a tweeted publicly about Symfuhny saying the N-word or using the N-word on stream. It was a public, he used the word publicly, so all of us saw it and all of us really have a take on it, and we saw it publicly. So Swag addressed it publicly. Okay. Then DMs ensued after that. So Twitter turned on Swag for tweeting about the situation, for having an opinion. You know, it didn't seem like he had had it out for my man, because just think about it, man. It could be what's worse. You talking about the face of the community, like you're talking about the man in Warzone, okay? You're talking about the guy that can really flip this thing on his end if he really wanted to. He can turn up on you if you want to. Symfuhny, let's just be very clear, all right? But very quickly, Symfuhny was able to turn himself from from someone that has been in the wrong and has an opportunity to actually take accountability for his actions and the words that he used. He very quickly became the victim. All right. This is the thing that happens out here. You know, we saw it before a few months back when Nick Merckx actually said something similar. All right. It sounded like he was attempting to be cool, and the words just shot out. Boom. Now, he also said that he didn't say that, but we also have ears. Just like we heard this man, Symfuhny, say nigga. All right. He said that shit. Like, what else was he trying to say? That was my whole thing when I first heard it. But the thing is, Symfuhny is telling us that he didn't say it. He's saying that he stutters a lot and he mumbles his words.
And I didn't say the word. Dude, I stutter, I talk fast, came out, sounded like I said something. I didn't. But I mean, dude, there's a lot of people who think I said it, and they're like, oh, dude, blah, blah, blah. And so I don't really know, I don't really know what else I can do to defend myself, but say I didn't do it. I really didn't say it. I swear, never have, never will. Also people are like, oh, dude, it's not even that bad. Who cares? But it's like, that's not really a lot of your place to make that decision on if someone should be offended by that kind of word or not. So I completely understand why people would be offended if I was to say it. Yeah, you can't really make that decision for people.
Okay, everything is crystal clear in what he was saying at that point in time. The whole phrase was crystal clear. Okay, what else was he trying to say? I would like to know. Like, what words were you trying to put together to actually start out or even out that sentence that you were trying to say? What was you trying to say, fam? You know what I mean? And I think that it was a poor attempt of him trying to be cool. You know, he was talking to a black dude. Like, he's telling us in his later on when he responded, he says that he has no friends. He doesn't use that word. It's not in his vocabulary. And I think he forgot that that word is a no-no. You can be aware of that, but you can also slip up and let some shit just come out. You know what I'm saying? You can have brain farts, and things just pop out. Boom. Yeah, nigga, blah, blah, blah. I saw it. You see it all the time, man. But the thing is to tell us that, to piss on us and tell us that it's raining and actually continue to hold that stance, that's kind of weird, bro. That's weird. I don't, it's not a witch hunt against this man, because you know, it's okay to be culturally clueless. But just when someone's telling you, well, hey fam, you kind of messed that up there. Just be open to it. Yo, it's easy, fam. My bad. You know, I was trying to say this. I didn't mean to say that. Homie talking about he mumbles and he stutters. Okay, we all mumble and stutter. But to piss on us and tell us that's raining, and you do us all the disservice when you attempt to gloss over something that could be as insignificant as a tongue slip, forgetting who you were, forgetting what you were, you know, who you were talking to, you know what I mean? Something that simple, you know, it shouldn't be blown out of proportion, but it does get blown out of proportion when you tell us some shit like, oh, I was just mumbling and stuttering. Was no mumble or was no stutter in that. It was clear as day, all right?
Nigga, I'm down to go on a hike today.
The moral of the story is, don't piss on us and tell us that it's raining. Simple as that, all right? It's very simple. Now, I don't think that this man needs to be counseled in any type of way. He just needs to be counseled, all right? Simple and plain. Just nip it in the bud. You know, I respect his gameplay, but I can only watch his stream for a few minutes at a time, because it annoys me that he's looking off screen while he's streaming. You know what I mean? He's facing off the screen while he's doing this amazing shit on the stream in Warzone. He's facing, you know what I'm saying? He's facing this way. You know, he's facing a whole nother direction playing the game. All right, the action's over here. He's facing over there, bro. That's the most annoying thing about Symfuhny. You know, the N-word is cool. I mean, the N-word is one thing, but him facing off screen while he's playing the game, you know, that's a whole nother lane. You know, somebody from his team needs to say, hey, bro, you are facing off screen. It's annoying. All right. Either way, man. Salute to everybody, all parties involved, man. All we need to do is just really, really focus up and focus on respecting each other, loving each other, and not being afraid to actually give that love up and then respect up, because respect is the key, love is the key, man. That's always been the key, a major key, all right? But this is what it is out here, man. The COD Show podcast, man. You know, we got a little serious this time, but it's all good, man. Great things are coming together. Great things are coming up this week on the COD Show podcast, man. All right. And next week, we got some new content coming, podcast related content, that is. All right. A new show is lined up. More guests are being lined up. All right. We're taking this to a whole nother level. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. We continue the conversation of COD excellence, and we continue to build, man. I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. It's your guy, Onasis, kill him. Peace.